The Ballad of Sicily. We Sicilians have died to stay alive. We have given our lives time and again so that others may live. Amid countless battles in the fires of war, the name of Sicily will always endure. We do not fear death, for in every battle, though we have fallen, we have always risen again. Sicily is our home, and we protect it with our blood, with pride and honor. As long as there is breath in our chests, we will drive the enemies from our land and cry out, Sicily is our home, and we protect it with our blood. For in these battles, in these endless wars, we have bled and suffered, but we have always emerged victorious. Every line of our history has been written with our blood, buried with pride in the soil of Sicily. So know this, we do not fear war, we are never afraid of hard-fought battles, and a Sicilian will never be the loser. Salvatore said this, and then fell silent, his gaze fixed on the unknown horizon. The soldier stood quietly, taking slow drags from his cigarette, waiting for the smoke to drift into the gray, lifeless world around him. When the cigarette burned out, he shouted, Salvatore has closed his eyes forever! Everyone gathered around. A deadly silence engulfed the scene. Salvatore's body still bore the bitter taste of dirt and gunpowder. His face, now lifeless and unrecognizable, seemed to reject its humanity. Without digging a proper grave, the soldiers struck their shovels into the earth and threw what little soil they could over their fallen sergeant. Amid this, a worm swiftly burrowed into his empty eye. From that day onward, every soldier who perished would, unconsciously and without fail, utter this phrase before their death. If you must ask, let me tell you, because we have fought too many battles, far too many wars. The sentence spread like a plague among the troops. Every dying man, as if gripped by a curse, would repeat these words before drawing his last breath. Only 2 soldiers remained. One of them, wounded and weary, turned to his still-standing companion and said, I wish I could carve this phrase into every wall of every city. If you must ask, let me tell you, because we have fought too many battles, far too many wars. And then he died. The last survivor, a man hardened by the relentless trials of war, stared grimly at the horizon. He furrowed his brow and said, We didn't die when we were shot down. We died because we fought an endless war, for nothing. That's the truth we must face. And now I understand. Death should be God's punishment, not war's. With this thought, he stood and gazed at the spot where the others had fallen. His hand moved toward his rifle, but before pulling the trigger, he lifted his head and said, If you must ask, let me tell you, because we have fought too many battles, far too many wars. And with that, he fired a bullet into his own mouth.